for a time, right? And we elected to use her face because that's a Pleiadian right there. She's a Pleiadian. And have perfect skin, which you might think is makeup, but it's not. So the Pleiadians have perfect skin, and they have these pretty blue eyes. They look like everyday Caucasians that you would see. The only difference is between a Pleiadian and a Caucasian is you're gonna know that Caucasians, you know, their skin have speckles and spots. They get real red. I'm talking about regular lower level human beings, as I like to call them, because the hierarchy human beings are the ones who help run the world. But it's imperative that you get a visual on like an actual Pleiadian. This is an actual Pleiadian right here. All right, this is how an actual Pleiadian woman looks. Okay, now a lot of individuals might not be able to understand the difference between this, because when you see her and you see a regular human being, you like, well, a regular human being woman could put on makeup. But no, if she put on makeup, she's still not going to have this perfect glow, this perfect flow. A lot of the human beings that you see when they be like these supermodels and these swimsuit models, you know, these Caucasians with the perfect skin, I'm talking about with the perfect tans, the ones that be having the perfect tans. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got the white people that's pale as fuck. And then you got white people with these pretty ass golden tans and shit. Right? With the blue eyes, those are your Pleiadians. All right? I repeat, know the difference so we keep moving. You're human beings. You have, okay, to know the understand the difference between, because, you know, they got a fake alien invasion that they launching anyway. So y'all might as well get familiar with these beings. But to know the difference between a Pleiadian male and woman and a white and a Caucasian or a human male and woman is regular white people, they have pale skin, period. Their skin is pale, right? And they skin so pale that when they put their makeup on, they normally use the palest makeup to match their pale skin. All right. When you see these white people who you think are white people with that golden glow to them, and you thinking it's coming from a perfect tan, there's no such thing as a perfect tan. You might become like,
today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today is the day. I hope you will donate.
A lawyer or a doctor, or you might just work a regular factory job, or you might become a drug dealer or a hustler or whatever. It really don't matter what you become, because at the end of the day, you have been donating your energy to this matrix, and they feed the people that run this system at the top of the rung. They feed off of your adrenaline. They feed off of our fear. Okay, understand these people are real life vampires. You get what I'm saying? So understand that this world that you have been living in has really been ran by Satan. This is Satan's world. Okay, so when they told you in the Bible that Satan came and he came down and he took over everything and he okay, even though the Bible is, we know the Bible is like, you know, it's been contorted and it's not 100. Okay, that's still letting you, and you got to understand something, man. You got to understand that who runs this matter we're in. All right, you got to understand that majority of the people here have been served Satan, and they are not even aware of it. Okay, they are not even aware that they are serving Satan. All right, this is what religion is for. Religion is designed to make you serve Satan, but not be knowing that you're serving Satan. All right, that's how we all end up serving Satan before, including me. I was religious. I was a Christian before, then I was a Muslim. Like, so we don't know this. The most of the masses don't know this. This is undisclosed information I'm telling y'all right now. That's why I'm telling y'all, like I told you, I say, get out the car, because this shit, we finna get deep. You feel me? Like, we finna get deep, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they don't cut us off and shit, because I ain't did a PowerPoint on here in a minute, but we back on here with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all share the live 3 times, because we understand the power of the 3, the 6, and the 9. Listen, we ain't even got started yet, you feel me? So all right, so understand that this world that we live in, that we have been being harvested. All right, before we move on with the lecture, you got to understand that we have been being harvested, like literally. And then, like, you know how they make you work? The reason they make you work in factories, the masses stuff work in factories, is because you spend 10, 20, 30, 40 years working in this factory. You're pumping all this energy out there. You're pumping all this fear out, all this strain, all this stress that comes with working a job all these years. Okay, so they're draining you. And then now, when you do retire, right? Now they just sitting back waiting for you to die. Because when you die, all those years of building up that stress, that frequency, that fear, those negative emotions, these chemicals are released from you at the moment that you leave this avatar. Anybody that works on a funeral home or anybody that's in the medical field will tell you about all the chemicals your body releases at the moment of what they call death. Okay, so this is how sick this world is. So once you release all these chemicals at the moment you leave, you transcend this realm and you transcend the avatar. Why do you think they go back into the graveyard and they take the body? Okay, most people, the masses, are not aware that when you bury a relative, they are not in the ground. You're not there to see your relative get buried. They don't even let you stay there for that. You only stay there so long, and then y'all leave. You just see the casket laying in the ground. That's all you see was the casket laying in the ground. And you're like, okay, I know my relative got buried. You are not aware that nobody relative go in that ground. They take that body, chop that body up, send the parts off to certain individuals, all right? Split the blood up, do blood harvesting, organ donating, organ harvesting rather, with the organs of everybody's dead relatives when people pass away. And you have never went to the cemetery to dig your relative up. If you go dig your relative up, ain't gonna be nobody there. No bones or nothing. It should be bones there, right? It won't be no bones there. I can guarantee you that. I'm willing to pay you. Whoever willing to go dig their relative up, I'll pay you. You feel me? Your feelings gonna be hurt. I'm not lying to y'all about nothing. Listen, man. Understand that, and this is how sick it is. Even when your soul and spirit transcend the realm, if you have never opened your third eye while in this physical, most of us who were entrapped in religion and trapped in working in this matrix and trapped in believing in the matrix and living in it and releasing all these chemicals and staying locked into our root chakra, right? When you die and you transcend the realm, even on a spiritual level, most people go back into the moonlight. And so they soul and spirit come right back. This is why this realm is called light code lockdown, and you call it reincarnation, but you're not supposed to come back here. You shouldn't even want to be here right now if you truly understood what was going on down here on this realm. This realm is not free like it used to be. Now, we are at war right now to take the realm and the planet back, but it was a time before time when time did not exist. I repeat, it was a time before time when time did not exist. And the soul and spirit can come and go as it please. And these avatars never, quote unquote, died. There was no oxygen in the atmosphere. So understand that at that time, this when the realm was a part of the cosmic and galactic forces. All right. Before it had been hijacked by the Pleiadian, Draconian human alliance. All right. All right. So let's keep reading about it. Let's keep reading about it. So, the god species of planet Earth are the Black and Latino people, although over 95% of their population was unaware of this truth until as recently as December 21st, 2020, in what they call the humans call years. Okay, so I repeat. This attack was launched by the Silent War. This attack was launched by the Draconian Reptilian / Human and Pleiadian Alliance. The god species of planet Earth are the Black and Latino people, although over 95% of their population was unaware of this truth until as recently as December 21st, 2020.
If you had a choice, would you rather pay $12 for this cheese grater on Amazon or pay less than $2?
And what the humans call years. All right. So let me do something real quick. So, yeah, so